name's Jackie Guevara, and I'm the Director of Public Engagement for Mojave Desert Land Trust. We really had a great bunch of people out here today to join us at Amboy Crater. We had some food, we had some games, we had some music, some photos, and some memories of a family who used to live here in Amboy when it was a town.
Oh, my name's Lupe Naylor. We didn't have a TV till at the end. They put a boxcar up on the little mountain, and we had a couple snowy channels. But otherwise, we had a radio that I did bring today, the radio, and we all gathered around the radio for different programs on the radio. All 9 of us, because my mom and dad had 7 kids in 7 years.
Oh, wow.
No TV, remember I told you.
Albert Okura was here as well, so we have Amboy past, present, and future.
Well, I'm here for the second annual tour of the Amboy Crater. We're promoting the Amboy Crater. It's part of the National Park Service, and it's something everybody should see in their lifetime. Because, you know, I grew up in Los Angeles. I never knew there was volcanic activity out in the desert until I bought Amboy, really. So I think everybody should come out and explore.
I'm Fraser Haney, and I'm the Mojave Desert Land Trust Director of Land Conservation. I think we maybe had 150 people out here today, and from all over the place and all walks of life. And it was an excellent weather day. We couldn't have gotten any luckier with that. So it's great to be here on the 2-year anniversary of the proclamation of Mojave Trails National Monument and be able to share it with everybody.
Hello, my name is Lou Karp, and I work with the Wilderness Program, and I'm just really grateful for all of our wonderful partners and volunteers. You guys make this all possible, so thank you.
Our mission at Mojave Desert Land Trust is to acquire lands throughout the desert and conserve them. Some of those lands we convey back to parks and monuments, and some of them we hold in perpetuity. We also work with partners to increase awareness of public lands, and we're here today in Mojave Trails National Monument at Amboy Crater, and we hope to spread the word that these lands are public lands. They're for everyone. And so we have folks here today from Council of Mexican Federations and the Hispanic Access Foundation, from Vet Voice, from the Route 66 Association. We had some college students stop by. We just had a wide variety of folks out here today celebrating the fact that these are our lands. The food was by Rosita's Restaurant in Barstow, and Rosita's is an iconic Route 66 restaurant since the 50s, and so it tied right into our theme here today.
Joey. Rosita's is a restaurant actually homegrown in Barstow. We have homemade foods in a building on Corrego on West Main Street. His mother actually made a store and it moved up to 540 West Main Street in Barstow, California, Route 56.
Well, we're concerned with anything that would undermine our protected system of public lands. Our work relies on having a system of protected lands in the desert, and it's one of the largest preserves in the world when taken as a whole, and that's the best way to protect both the ecosystem, but also the history of the place and all the public access. So anything that affects those items is of concern to us.
We're trying to encourage use of the monument, let people get the word out. That's why we got stuff like things for the kids to let the next generation know about all the awesome resources we have at our disposal, and just interest in the monument. We're about the Mojave.
Hey guys, look who I have here. I have Mr. Albert Okura, the Juan Polo man. Now, all that you are on the cover of this month's premiere issue of Brute magazine that covers Route 66.
As a matter of fact, I have one right here.
There you go. There's the article. Excellent. Thank you so much for showing us that. I'll close in on that. And we also have another special guest here. Of course, we are at the Mojave Desert Land Trust, and we have Socorro Cisneros. What are you running for, ma'am?
I am running for the State Assembly in 33rd District, and that includes part of Barstow, or Barstow is actually in the district.
Oh, great.
It's one of the largest districts in California. We need to conserve our desert. We need to conserve places like this.
Fernando, I'm Socorro's husband, and of course we're on the campaign trail and trying to, like you said, advocate for the protection of these open lands, preserving our waters and environmental concerns here. I'm trying to make sure that we get that kind of representation up in Sacramento and advocate for this district.
I'm Jennifer Foy, and one of the things that I'm doing is I'm coming out to the desert, this area specifically, to showcase the land and what we have to lose should Cadiz Inc. Get its way and the DRECP get reopened?
We have many, many other events, and folks can go to our website, www.mdlt for Mojave Desert Land Trust.org, and they can look at our events calendar there. They can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Do you have anything to say about Amboy in particular? I mean, your hopes for in the near future?
Well, we're doing what we can this coming year. We're hoping to get a better water system and get a septic system so we can open up the cafe.
Awesome.
But, little by little.
Well, we have one of the original citizens here in Amboy, so we were lucky enough to bump into her. So she'd like to give us a little background about living in Amboy. So
The Lomeli Nailer. These are my sisters Alicia and Maria. They lived here too. Hi. And we went to school right there, Amboy School. It's just right there. I went all the way to 6th grade. I have a lot of memories here. My dad, Raymond Lomeli, planted the palm trees. In fact, that one was replanted, but this is the original one that he planted. And we had our P.O. Box 65 right here, way back.
So cool.
Yeah.
So how was it growing up in a small town of Amboy?
It was awesome because I didn't know any difference.
How many people were in your class, for instance?
In our class, maybe what, like the whole school was about 40. I think the whole school was 40 from kindergarten to 8th grade. Because I counted everybody at the picture.
Oh, yeah.
But
that's right, because after that,
yes.
they go to Needles.
Yeah, then after 8th grade, you had to travel to Needles to high school. But we didn't do that. We left before that happened. So.
Well, that is so neat. So I guess the sound of the trains in the background is something very common to your childhood,
yes,
right?
it went right by our house. In fact, sometimes we had to cross the track to get on the bus to school. So then sometimes it would stop, and then they had to help us lift us over, like to go to the bus. Yeah. So we had a lot of, I don't know, I guess a lot of scary times when we thought that the hobos would jump off and come get us or something. I always remember the bell was really cool. They ring the bell. It was a bell that.
Oh, really? Yeah. Out of a bell tower?
No, it was a little thing like this, and they would ring it.
We had turns putting the flag up too, right?
Oh yeah, we got to have turns putting the flag up.
I was in first and second grade there.
And we had the bear. We had the bear that they brought one day.
Oh, tell us about the bear.
It was a real bear.
It was a real, it was a bear. Somebody was passing through. They were doing a show, and Gentle Ben, I think it was called.
Oh, Gentle Ben, I remember that show.
And so then they were passing through, and we were school was out, so that was a treat for all of us. We got to stay a little bit over.
That is awesome.
And look and see the bear. That was a cool thing we had to do that day. What else did we? As far as school, I don't. Of course, like I said, we had years and years of school from 1st grade to 6th grade. We did have baseball games and different kinds of things like. Oh, we had movie nights. We had movie nights when our parents and everybody got to come for movie night. And the families, got together in the multi-purpose room, and we watched movies. And of course, it was that reel. Remember the old time?
Yeah, I absolutely remember that. Yeah. Back in the day of payphones, right?
Yes.
Well, now you guys are how many years apart?
4 years apart.
Oh, okay.
So I did first and second grade there. And then moved
So you guys were in the same school at the same time?
We were in the same school.
Yes.
Okay, that's neat.
Yes, we had a lot of. I just recently put a picture in the paper of my sister. My mom and dad had twins on my mom's birthday.
Oh,
but my mom didn't know she was having twins, so my dad had to race from here all the way to Needles. That's where all of them were born in Needles.
Gosh.
So then he was stopped by a CHP who told him that he was, of course, speeding, and he told them that they were having a baby. He radioed in to the hospital, so they were waiting for my mom. So they put her in the wheelchair, wheeled her in, and immediately my sister Maria, where'd she go? She was born, and then they said, there's another baby, because she was having twins, but she didn't know. And then 25 minutes later, my sister was born.
Well,
so,
that's
on my mom's birthday.
Present.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. Because my mom and dad were just an amazing couple, because they were just an amazing couple that did amazing things here. Like my mom she made all our clothes. She cooked amazing, even though, sometimes money was tight. My dad was the only one working. And she never used a pamper in her life. It was always cloth diapers. It was so hot. She had to hang them all on the line. She said by the time she got to the end, the other end was already dry because it was 125, 130 degrees. So those are little stories. And my dad was amazing. He had gout on his leg. He'd go working all the way, just go get himself in the truck and work for us. And there was another Texaco that was, I think, across here, the Texaco station. My dad would go to work there afterwards. Yeah, the Texaco was after. Yeah, he worked at Texaco after work at the salt mine. He worked at Leslie Salt Company for 15 years. Also, we didn't have a TV till at the end. They put a boxcar up on the little mountain, and we had a couple snowy channels. But otherwise, we had a radio that I did bring today. The radio, and we all gathered around the radio for different programs on the radio. All 9 of us, because my mom and dad had 7 kids in 7 years.
Oh, wow.
No TV, remember I told you.
Delvin Harbor, now that I got you a little bit all to myself here, as part of your duties as Mr. Pinup Route 66, what do you do?
Just promote Route 66. I got a sash when I won the competition, or 3rd place actually, but I was the only guy that entered it, so.
Yay, you.
And yeah, and it's just, you know, it's getting awareness out there of the hyperemesis gravidarum, and also tying in Route 66 with that, so.
That's awesome. Well, keep up the good work.
Hi, I'm Monica Barola. I currently hold the title of Miss Route 66. I received this title back at the Route 66 Barstow pageant. I've been Miss California Route 66, Miss National Route 66, and the Chamber of Chamber of Commerce Illinois Route 66 asked me to be their spokesperson. So I've been doing this for about 5 or 6 years now, if not more. I travel the highway, and part of my platform is bringing people that are off the highway onto the highway. So I travel all over, many times off of the route, so that I can advertise Route 66, if you will. So one of my favorite things, and if you weren't here for the Crater Walk today, you missed out. So maybe next time. So take care, and Route 66 rocks.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Keep on fighting the good fight there.
Right, thank you. So take care, people.
Okay, guys, this is a really special treat. We are inside St. Raymond's Chapel, right in Amboy, and I wanted to show you what it looks like in here. This is a special treat. The town manager and the town owner gave us permission to come over here, and we are just amazed because we've never been in here before, and this is something we've actually wanted to do for years, so I just wanted to share it with you and show you how beautiful it is.
And still people just breaks in and comes in and make a mess in here. We try to keep it clean, and without the window, the patients come in and they just make a mess. The sad part of this is that you go on YouTube, you go Amboy YouTube, break in, and these guys are actually show their face and their name in YouTube, and they show how they break into the church, and they put it on YouTube, and now we got more taggers, people coming in and doing, all the windows are broke.
Oh my gosh. And can you prosecute these vandals that are doing this?
Nobody does nothing about it. Yeah, over there, the little garage over there next to the cafe where the guests drive in, we just painted Saturday. I was driving in right now from over there, and I can see they weren't tagging again.
That's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that you're having those problems. It really sickens us. We're always stressing on our channel that part of character is doing the right thing even when no one else is around. And because a lot of these places are so remote, unfortunately these opportunities take advantage of that, do great harm to the places that we're trying to protect. But I want to thank you guys for keeping up on things. We love to see that the steeple is back upright. We remember when it toppled over a few years ago.
So